Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What exactly are we talking about?
Politics, sports,
education.
We'll tell you anything you want to hear.
We talk, you listen.
Big's Golf Talk.
Well, here you all are, waiting to hear my broadcast. How very nice of you.
Big's Golf Talk.
America is talking and yakety yak.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's all about talk.
A place for information, advice, golf news, golf reviews, and of course, golf humor.
Do you know who this is?
Big's Golf Talk.
Comes highly recommended. You're gonna feel better if you talk to him.
That's the fact, Jack. Now we'll talk.
Connect with Big's Golf Talk on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Big's Golf Talk. Subscribe with us on YouTube and iTunes, Amazon Music, and the Google Play Music Store. We're also available on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all your Alexa devices. Our website is www.bigsgolftalk.com or .net, BIGGS, golftalk.com or .net. John Quick here, Bill Cuevas, and this is BGT 2.0, Big's Golf Talk on the Ignite Golf Network. And Bill, let's jump right into what is happening on the latest, since our latest show here on Big's Golf Talk. Actually, we kicked off the show talking and having video about Scotty Scheffler and the incident that had occurred with him. And the latest news is all charges have been dropped.
No.
But with stipulation. All charges have been dropped. Both parties agree no legal action will be taken.
Well, you knew that was coming. Did you see the letter that the detective wrote?
I did not.
Yeah, he wrote a Dear John letter apologizing and talking about, about the misunderstanding and that, he has no ill will. It was terrible. I've never seen anything like it. I know Scotty doesn't need the money, but just on the principle alone of what he had to go through for it, I think he's, if anything, you know what? There's a lot of people that get hush money. It could be happening, man. It could be happening. I don't see anybody. If somebody did that to you and mistreated you and did all that stuff, lied about you,
I take it all the way.
You know what I mean? And then
that's all you could do is drop the charges because there's nothing there.
There's nothing else you can do.
And then I'm going to sue your ass.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And own the city.
Well, some of the letter was, well, I've served this, city, blah blah blah, for 20 years now, and I just
love how that's put in. It happens in every profession that people brag about how many years. I see it all the time on social media with umpiring. Oh, I've umpired for 30 plus years. Doesn't mean you're doing it right.
Exactly. Nothing. Just because you got the time in didn't mean that you did it right.
Right. It doesn't mean you've kept up with training. It doesn't mean you've kept up with the change of time. It doesn't mean that you got the further education. You could have just did what you needed to do 30 years ago, and you're still the same person you were 30 years ago.
And that's it. And with 20 plus years of experience, you happen to not turn on your body cam or anything else.
Yeah, it was something that you're supposed to be trained for.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be on when you
actually when you interact with somebody. It's supposed to activate.
Supposed to be on, and it just miraculously didn't work that day.
And nobody's did.
Yeah, that's the key. So
the footage that we had was outside the police department.
That's what, I don't get it, but I mean, if Scotty's happy, we're happy. And I guess we have no choice but to move on in life. It'll be something that we won't forget. They probably want to forget, but we'll remember next year when we start talking about it again, and hope there's no incidents. I mean,
Amazingly, there was no protest, no rioting, no looting, no
nothing.
amazing how that works out.
Yeah,
An injustice to a person without rioting and calling for protests and all that stuff.
It's an amazing concept, and it worked out really, really well. So, we wish Scotty the best. We saw that he started playing really, really well again after the incident and the video surfaced. He was tearing stuff up.
Scotty Scheffler is a class act.
Yeah,
he is.
He's
a lot bigger man than I am to say, yeah, no legal action if you drop the charges.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, everything that I've seen have pointed to, you got nothing.
That's right. Reasonable doubt.
I have your balls in my hand because you got nothing.
I hope you're wearing gloves.
My property, or not destroyed it, but you damaged my property, wrongfully arrested me, falsely accused that I committed a dangerous
felony.
Yeah.
Felony assault.
Right.
Yeah. And then in the car, no less. Whew, baby Jesus. that was something, man. But
I'm surprised they didn't at first say it was attempted murder
because he used the vehicle as it wasn't intended.
As a weapon, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a whole lot of stuff. Assaulting, resisting, which we never saw that he resisted arrest. But I don't know.
And I will emphasize this again. Huge supporter of our first responders.
Always.
And unfortunately, there's a problem at this police department, apparently, just not with Scotty Scheffler, but there's been a problem for a while with how they're doing things there.
There's been several hiccups.
For the most part, our first responders are top-notch people, and then we only hear about the bad apples, and we don't hear about the police officer that goes next door and brings a hungry family some food, or the police officer.
That's not worthwhile for a lot of people. They don't want that. They just want.
It's not newsworthy, right? Yeah, it's horse.
Yeah, he actually did his job. It's okay. He helped somebody. That's what they're there for, right?
He served our community.
Yeah,
he's actually protecting our community.
But
that's
it.
Power. We have to hear about the power hungry guys and make all first responders look bad.
Yeah, it's kind of rough. That's just the way it is. I don't see it changing anytime soon. Especially in today's world with all this entitlement, and you got to watch. Comedians can't be comedians. Umpires and referees and sports officials can't be sports officials. You're asked to do a task in any part of life, regardless of what you're doing. Yet now everybody has this thing that they feel they can do it better. They're gonna tell you how to do your job.
I tried to do something new the other day. I was umpiring a game, and I tried to do something new when I put my water by the fence area, and the fans were sitting right up against the fence. And I just tried to be cordial and tried something new. And I was like, hey, listen, this is my first game ever that I'm umpiring, ever. And so don't be so hard on me. Oh, that light switch got the way I intended it for it to be. I thought it was going to be like a little humor and stuff like that. Oh, it just went the opposite direction. It went, the first strike they didn't agree with. Yeah, you shouldn't be back there if it's your first game. I finally was just like,
that's the thing.
I heard it for a couple of minutes, and I was like, took off the mask. Now I'm going to show you it's not my first game. Coach, don't want to hear it. We're not going to do this today. It's a ball strike warning. Not going to do it.
There you go. And it's unfortunate that it has to go there. They
had a play at the plate, and some moms behind me saying, I have it on video. I'm like, good for you.
Yeah. Respect is respect regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Little Timmy had his first game, and everybody was patient with him when he sucked. So give it a break, man. It's life.
I'm getting to that point, Bill, with me being on the field. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
If you're
Well, they
going to
beat
be
that out of you.
disrespectful, if you
Mhm.
get, if I've put in my education, I'm a
Mhm.
leader in this industry.
Mhm.
You know, I have hundreds of leaders in this industry
Yeah.
of what we do. If I don't get the respect, you know, you want to be disrespectful, I'm going to treat you the way you want to treat me. You
That's
ever
it.
heard that old saying from mom and
Mhm.
dad when we were growing up?
Yep.
Treat those like you want to be those like you how you want to be treated.
Absolutely. And
I
that's
will
not it.
treat you how I want to be treated, but when you treat me in the opposite manner, I'm going to treat you in the same manner.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at when I'm umpiring on the field.
And it sucks, man.
And
It
if I
sucks.
wind up
It's funny.
viral on social media, well, you know what? If you only hear one part of the story, like Scotty Scheffler, you heard one part of the story, and then
Mhm.
all the truth came out. Well, let me
Yep.
tell you something, brother. If I go viral because I walk off of a field or I tell a mom and dad off because they can't keep their mouth shut, you'll hear the truth.
You know what? That famous man said, "You can't handle the truth," because people don't want to know the truth.
Right.
It's only their truth.
Oh, yeah. It's only newsworthy because, the umpire turned around and told the parents to shut up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Especially after they use a
Especially
few
when
curse
you're
words.
using vulgar language to the umpire themselves.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Now,
It's amazing because, you effing suck. This is effing BS, and they're doing this all with, right? And you're like, shut the F up. And they're like, oh my God, you said the F word.
me.
You just cussed at me. You murdered somebody, you asshole.
Uh-huh. So are you finding Arizona to be any different, good
No, it's
or
worse.
bad?
It's worse than New Mexico.
It's worse in New Mexico than it is there.
When it comes to spectator behavior, it's a lot worse in New Mexico, unfortunately.
Well, thank God. I mean, then you got moved up a little bit when it does, because you're spending more time behind the plate now, out there and stuff like that, doing adventures and stuff like that. So,
But and for the most part, there is a lot of people that appreciate what umpires are doing, and they are understanding that officials in general have full-time jobs. This is only a side gig for them. They're only helping to help the kids. Sure, we get paid, but I guarantee you the pay is not worth the stuff that we have to put up with. Listen, if I'm umpiring in major leagues and I get the money they get, you can yell at me all day long, call me whatever you want all day long.
Yep.
I don't care, because if that money, I'll ignore it.
Yeah. It's different.
But for $55, $65, $75, no,
it's not worth. It's
not that important to me that I'm going to put up with the BS from fans.
Yeah. I don't. And you see it more and more. A lot of people are just leaving because even if they didn't have kids, you know what I mean, and they were doing it for the love of the kids and stuff like that. There's no
here's my approach
gratification.
to this, Bill. I'd rather go do the game. I know a lot of people say, well, if you're getting fed up, just stop. No. You know why? Because I still love the game. I don't love the BS behind the game. I love the game. Okay.
Exactly.
And what I will do, and I have done it here in Arizona, well, my partner did it and I backed them up on it. We cleared the stands and sent everybody to the parking lot.
Yeah. You gotta
So
do
this
it.
is a message to fans and spectators. If I'm doing your game and you're giving BS to the umpires, you will go to the parking lot.
That's it. I hope you have some refreshing drinks and good air conditioning, because Arizona is hot.
Some of these fans want to go to the parking lot and sit
and sit there. Please, Mr. Umpire, punish me.
Well, Jimmy, the umpire, ejected me. I had to go to the car and sit in the air conditioning.
Yeah, so
and that's the other thing, Bill. One thing I want to point out: umpires, players can sit in the shade in the dugout in between innings. They get a little bit of rest.
Yeah.
Fans, you can bring your canopies, your chairs, your coolers, your misters, everything else. Coaches, yeah, you're on the field, but in between innings, you could sit in the dugout and get some shade, right? Umpires, sometimes we're doing 6 games in a row without any shade,
you figure they would change your colors or something.
Sun.
You know what I mean? They would change the colors.
Yeah.
So this way you'd have something that's more light reflecting than light absorbing. You know what I mean? Because you guys radiate for that sun to just smack you and hit you.
And no way is this product paying me to do this.
Okay.
I live on this now.
Fruit punch, sugar free. Oh wow, that's a drink, isn't it? That's the powder. Oh, okay.
Electrolyte powder.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's for the drinks.
I get this on Amazon, $17 for 50 packets.
Wow. Okay.
And we all swear, all these umpires, we swear by this quencher stuff.
Nice.
So yeah, you have liquid IV, but that electrolytes is the best thing to get, have in your system days before you get it, where you get on that field and all that stuff. So, all right. Yeah. Let's get into some news in the next segment here. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we got lots to talk about. Xander Schauffele is speaking out against the PGA Tour commissioner. Jack Nicklaus in the news. And a 13-time pro winner to make his debut on Live on a team. Which team is it? Stand by. We'll talk about that next here on Big's Golf Talk BGT 2.0. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.